Okay. So welcome again in Villingendorf with the next machine. I'm here in the front of the BNE-51 MY heavy duty machine, more power, but we are also fast. The BNE machine incorporate the three key technology from Miyano, which is the machine casting, the hand scripted box slideways, and the rigid spindle design. I will explain later the benefit of these three key technologies. And in addition, we have the fastest controller in the world. This is confirmed by Mitsubishi. We have the Meldas 850W. This is a very nice combination to have a rigid, heavy-duty machine and with the fastest cycle time. We start also here to short explanation about the name. Citizen give the So of course we don't have the LFB function available, but what we have here is a high rigid guide box sliding ways made by hand. As I mentioned, I will explain this point again, but this giving the machine high rigidity and high precision. Here again some turning process in parallel mode. You can see that the back spindle has enough stroke 155 to work without any limitation for the back machining. We can share the cycle time between main spindle, back spindle. We can make interpolation of the axes. We can work together by milling. And also important information for our Miyano customers, the turret system is the same like on our old BNE, like our BNG machine, like our BND machine. So basically we have three categories of turrets. The bigger one is for the ABX, and then the medium one is in the BNE generation, and the smaller one is in our BNA 42 machines. So now the pickup process. Also for the part catcher, standard is a basket, but we modify it for our customer also with the hand type. So the hand type also available option to pick up the part. For example, when you are producing very thin parts and having a pin to inside clamping. So you need a gripper to take the part out. And this is an option available as well. Good. Coming now to the three key technology of Miyano. Let me open the door first. Here. So I come from this side. So starting with the casting. The casting of the Miyano also valid for the ANX is made from one piece of metal, one casting. This is very important because one piece of metal is now in the machine considered as a platform. This platform is supporting all machine components. We have in this platform two spindle and two turrets. You know, bigger machines, you know what, surely bigger machines are sensitive when opening the door for changing tooling, for example. The temperature the machine is cooling down, and when you restart, the machine will move from the thermical reasons. Because we have this platform, the operator will close the door, will start the machine, and will not see the difference because all the components are moving in the same direction. Yes. Of course, Citizen can also reduce the cost for the production and build a casting from 2-3 pieces together, screwed together or by welding. This is much lower from the cost, but we will have a very negative effect and we will lose our Miyano image about precision. Imagine you have now 2 castings. It means when you open the door, the upper turret will move left or right, you never know. And the other casting will move to the other direction. After closing the door, you have to warm up again the machine. Just for changing tooling, losing 20 minutes for warm up is not productive. That's why Citizen are keeping in this traditional one piece of casting production. Now coming to the hand-scripted slide ways. I mentioned this is handmade, and it is until today 100% handmade. This is metal over metal. We don't have any Teflon. It's just a little bit of oil for the sliding effect. We have what we see here from the Z-axis, hardened, grinded surface, and the opposite side is casting hand script. Maybe surely you see it, a video, or if you visit our homepage also and check why Miyano, you will find some pictures how our colleagues in Japan are making this scripting of the axis. And all the axis has the contact not only from the top but also from the side. So the guide are fully guide of this box system. Not every customer need precision, for sure. This is not this is for the precision very important, but there is an effect what I need to mention, what is confirmed not by Citizen test but from our customers. The damping characteristic of this box guides is so nice that customers reduce the cost of the tooling. We can increase the tool life 3 or 4 times higher by using the guide box. I will take also this opportunity to invite you to send us your drawing when having problems with the tool life, and we will study and we will make you a test cut to show you the performance. Or we can visit our Miyano customers, then you can discuss between customer and customer about this feature. This feature is something that nobody consider. We get sometimes the info, but I don't need too much precision, but tooling cost is a key point. Coming now to the third point, the spindle design. The Miyano, all the Miyano machines are built for the bar working. I mean not 1 meter, I mean 3 meter and 6 meter bars. That's why the spindle design is made very rigid. We have thick wallet spindle with the large bearings. We have in the front a double angular bearing for the accuracy of the runout, and we have the cylinder bearing for absorbing the axial forces. What to mention also to the spindle, yes, the spindle mounted on all Miyano machines are this quick change spindle. Means when the bearing are getting old and need to be changed, no need to ask an engineer to make it in your facility, because this takes time and he cannot make it very professional in the workshop. So we have a system for exchanging the spindle. It means the engineer from your dealer or a Citizen will come with the new spindle, will mount it in 4 hours, and you can restart your production. The old spindle will become back to Citizen as an exchange. We will make it complete new and will going again to the stock. So we have this exchange system, which is very good for the productivity, for you to not block the machine too long. Now moving to the controller. You remember I mentioned that we have here the fastest controller in the world. Many of you hopefully know our Mitsubishi 700 controller, which we are using on our L12, L20, L32, also in the BNE-51 MSY. The controller is very, very fast. The M850 controller is faster. I explain why. The processing time of the PLC and the program reading is 1.7 times faster than Melda 700. This is also helping to reduce the idle time, because everything will lead to an idle time. Cutting time is almost the same. Now our target Citizen is to attack the idle time to reduce it to the maximum, together with Mitsubishi, of course. Then we have also the response time, communication between NC and amplifiers. Yeah, it's also some time losing by this communication. The M800 is 3 times faster than the 700. This will help us additionally to the superimpose function, additionally to the prepared macros, to the compact kinematic, will help us to have a heavy duty machine, precision and fast cycle time. A last point about the size of the machine and the weight. Now I am in front of 8.2 tons in a footprint of 6 square meter, 2.8 here, and the deep is 2 meter 0.1. I forget to mention also the size of the ANX. You remember that the ANX, all the performance I mentioned is really in a 4 square meter. Yeah, the machine has 2.6 length, the ANX, and 1.6 large. It's very, very compact. And remember, we have 8 axes, and we have the X axis with 240 millimeter in the backside. And the ANX has a weight of 6.2 tons. Also very heavy machine, giving stability. I hope I mentioned all the points. So I am satisfied. I hope you also. Now is your turn to ask questions. I have to come back to my screen to read your questions. So see you again in the next camera. Thank you very much. So, wow, so many questions. Okay, Martin, we give him the answer, and then Miss Arendt, it seems, oh, we have some error with the sound, very sorry for that. I hope it was solved, yeah, solved, yeah, okay, so it was solved. This is, but thank you very much, Iga. The wizard. The wizard, I guess, is not ready yet for the ANX, but our colleagues from UK are surely hardly working on this, but this will come soon. They are really fast with updating the wizard. So no doubt this will come. This is coming from Mr. Perényi. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Toth mentioned also, this is our customer from Hungary. Best regards to Hungary. No voice, no sound, but I think we solved it. Okay. Super. The next question. It's working again. Perfect. Now it's okay. A la carte visa. Okay. So we get a lot of message about the sound. Sorry, I don't know which information was missing. Anyway, the video, what we make now, we will make it a little bit more compact. We will put it on our homepage and our video channel. You will see it in complete, in full size, and with the full sound. So I'm very happy to have a lot of. Sasha, can we tell how many people was watching? Is interesting information for everybody?
Almost 300.
Oh, almost 300 customers, and the biggest thanks from your side. So we will continue after. We will have your feedback, of course, because we want to improve this kind of events. As Mr. Isaac mentioned, we have not easy time. I am missing the exhibition. I am missing to visit our customers. Me and my colleague, we are looking forward to visit you again in live, to invite you also. But until this time, we will use this tool to keep in touch with you and to give you our information always as fast as possible. So I think with the part from my side is finished. I say have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and I will be happy to get your feedback. Only like this we can improve ourselves. Bye-bye. All the best.